Hi, I'm here with Erez Pikar from CDI, and we're talking a lot about our joint mission between Microsoft and CDI on helping students around the world get access to technology. Tell me about some of the work that you're doing at CDI.
Well, CDI's mission is to provide technology access to every student worldwide, and what we do right now is refurbish and deploy technology back into the education space. So we buy equipment from end of lease and enterprise, refurbish it at a very high end, and deploy it back into education with a very long warranty. And we have about 1.2 million devices in education right now that we're supporting that service about 4 million students.
And how do schools sort of integrate the technology? Are they typically looking at this as a sort of a replacement of existing technology, upgrades of some of the technology they have, or they're just looking to fill out access gaps that they have across the school systems?
I think the biggest purpose for schools is to increase the computer-to-student ratio. So in most cases we see when they use their budgets with us, they're able to put more technology in place than they would if they buy new.
They're getting more bang for their buck, so to speak.
Exactly. So we tend to increase student ratios from as high as 10 to 1 in some schools to schools that deal with us get a lot closer to 1 to 1.
I'm curious if you do you do any work with businesses who potentially may be donating their old computers to CDI to promote the fact that it's actually going into the hands of a student or a child in their community, to help incent sort of that sort of holistic cycle to get great computers into the system, get them refurbed, and then back into the hands of students?
I think it's a great idea, but we don't right now. So our model is fully commercial. We've been able to scale it because we work at a profit, and the program has grown a lot because there's there's some financial incentive for the people that sell us the equipment. We provide them with a higher return at the end of the lease than they would normally. But I think that's a great opportunity, and I wish more enterprise was willing to give away their equipment.
Well, one of the things that we're seeing is with the rise of employability as a focus for governments all over the world, the involvement of existing enterprises and businesses into helping grow education systems by investments and encouragement of technology options as well as skills development options is a great sort of closed cycle to get great students coming out of school to help fill jobs that are existing in country, as well as create new businesses to help grow the economic conditions in a country. So that kind of environment is very much sort of a mirror to what you do, is you take technology that's been growing a business and you bring it into the hands of a student who will help regrow that business or potentially create a new business, etc.
Absolutely.
And certainly that's a great way to think about the impact of the kinds of things that you're doing with schools.
I think in a perfect world, every student should have access to technology, because we believe in a lot of other smart people, and I'm sure in Microsoft
it's
as well.
It's absolutely critical.
It is critical.
And I think it's not only an opportunity to change learning, which is certainly important. You know, the access to the technology is really insignificant unless we think thoughtfully about how we can enable students to get access to information, to improve learning outcomes, to really have a deep dive on what the change that students undergo in schools is. But it's an opportunity for us to have a conversation around how the broader implications on society, on employability, etc. can start. And that environment is certainly important. Now, one of the things, Microsoft is certainly committed to this work, and we're excited about a new partnership with CDI. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so we just launched a joint partnership, and the purpose of this partnership is to put together partners that are interested in coming forward with some contribution, or whether it's software, hardware, or services. And we'll be going to schools and trying to provide them with very low cost, or maybe even some free access to technology. And our first go at it will be in North America, and then we'll try to launch it worldwide.
Well, I look forward to the efforts there, and certainly the impact that we can make together to help schools. We have to make technology a right, not a privilege, for every child on this planet, and I look forward to working with you on that dream together.